So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a handoff looking right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
Hold on. Check.
Why the fuck you moving in? I didn't tell you to move in. Shit.
A first carry for Trenton Cannon. Refusing to go down.
Wow.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, LA. Trenton Cannon, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That field goal messed up a lot of momentum, I tell you.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points.
Man,
they didn't get them.
Fucking play.
Can they come back
that shit
now,
gay.
start over again, and grind it out?
What the fuck, man?
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Right there.
Kaiser hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this, where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Kaiser, he's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Trash. I was the Bucks, but shit, they fucked me. And now I'm the goddamn Bengals.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
They had fucked me. And gave me them, so shit.
Came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame.
And then what's so crazy, I had like first round picks.
Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14
I don't know.
yards.
They gave him to somebody else. Yeah, they gave him to somebody else. I don't know why. I forgot what they said. Yeah.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Here we go.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And into the red zone now, Charles.
That's what happened.
Offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points, so you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing.
I didn't know the rules
no big mistakes. Make sure they put points on the board.
I didn't know that you couldn't.
9 yards. You couldn't
if you didn't play. If you give 3/4 wins in a row.
Forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage.
Nah, I was responding, but I wasn't.
Really well done.
I wasn't playing. You know what I'm saying? I was tanking, and they said I couldn't tank. So I didn't know that.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Now they try the right side here. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, something like that.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
He's going to air it out for Dorsey. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds.
Why the fuck I can't see my plays, man?
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing.
I'm just picking something, and it's always the same damn play.
I think you're right.
That's
they
crazy.
seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things.
Okay.
To throw again on second down. Kaiser, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Now I can see my play. Boy, I said, man, full of shit.
Ready. Yeah, let's get a sack lunch. Patrick. Quick.
Kaiser on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Abukum, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I don't know why the fuck I could see my one play. Well, I broadcast it, so you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. I do a play, and then now I can't even see nothing, so I just got to pick my box empty.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, here's Mixon. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
No,
it'll be
like the motherfucker empty. Now I can see
it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Yep.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
That is what it is. I'm just here so I won't get fired.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kicker. Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. A little juke. He'll have a first down past the 40.
Y'all niggas slowed in the pitch.
That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why
crazy how Madden just got these niggas just
really nice
having dummy attacks.
It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a
I mean, this game more run game than the pass game anyway. Shit, if you know how to run, shit, you can kill anybody.
Let's get in there now. Check your hot read. Shift.
They'll run on first down with Cannon. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
57's Mike 57. I'm trying to collect. 50.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Zerline's kick is up and through. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
I heard you say something about my setup. What you mean about my setup?
On the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
This fielded at the 2. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Bengals drive about to get going. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Final play of the half. Kaiser. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. This is taken at his 4.
Yeah. Look at this shit.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Right.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now a handoff looking right. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop them here on third down. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because
see, I don't be knowing how to do all that.
Don't give up yards after the catch.
Them traits and all that shit. I just be playing the game.
Up of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you.
To throw, Kaiser.
Too late.
Kaiser can't get away, and he'll go down. Samson Abuka make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Got a man open, it's Ross. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. Almost out-kicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Let me see something real quick. I just figured out something. Just like that. Look at God. Look at him.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Mike 57. I got you. You're all mine, baby.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go, here we go. DC. Buzz, be ready.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
No. Tight dog. I got it.
On 2nd down, this is Cannon. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And again this time to the tailback. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Figuring it out.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
57's Mike.
Yeah, they do.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 23.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you.
I don't even know how to do all that
behind
shit.
the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 180. Check. Kill. Hey, Shell.
I can't move my dude.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now a handoff looking right. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Check. Check out route. Super. Kill. Ringo.
They'll try and run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL and teams can
Man,
score
come on,
fast
man.
in this league.
Say, man.
Quick strikes, you're right
Come on.
back in it.
Come
You're
on,
exactly
man.
right.
Come
Keeping
on,
hope
man.
alive.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Ridiculous.
Now Joe Mixon, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. From the gun, Kaiser. He's going to have the 1st down past the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 29-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st down, Bengals. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Yo, squeeze down low.
Oh, no, I run the wrong dude. Fuck.
Hey, watch.
Oh, well, fuck it.
On 1st and 10, Kaiser. He's going to rifle one deep left side. A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
We ain't tried.
Picked off by David
We
Moore.
ain't tried for
And
the
they're going
ball.
to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Now they try the right side here. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And to give this time to the tailback. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. The Rams going for it on 4th. Gone. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
He's got 12, 12, 12, 12.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
We go tonight. Like 20. 45. Focus, defense, focus. Check 31, check 31.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it right side with Cannon. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Check 4, check 4. Play.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Shutout fashion impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement?